Okay, so it's been a good while since I've done a desk setup video, and trust me, I know I've got a severe problem always changing things up, but I really wanted to jump into a revamped setup that's super clean, functional, and game ready. For myself, I've been a PC gamer as long as I can remember, and well, since becoming a dad, I've slowly been preferring console gaming a little bit more, mainly since I find it a bit more relaxing after a long day. I'm not abandoning my PC setup by any means, and frankly, I'll be upgrading the parts in that soon enough, but for now, I'll be taking you through this little basement nook setup where I can get some work, relaxation, and gaming done. I'll cover the desk itself, some gaming, my accessories, as well as some cable management. Of course, I'll have everything in my setup linked down below in the video description if you do want to check it out, and a huge thanks to FlexiSpot for sponsoring today's video and helping me build this out. But starting with the desk, this is the same desk I've been using from FlexiSpot, who sent this out a couple months ago, and it's still been my daily driver for the desk setup. And I didn't really want to change it out since it really ticks so many boxes. The desk itself is a sit-stand desk, which is made up of two parts. For this setup specifically, this is the all-black E5 frame with the contour bamboo desktop. This has been my first contour desk ever, and as someone who presses my abdomen right up against it, it's actually pretty comfortable. I did end up going for a light wood like bamboo to keep the whole space bright, but both the legs and desktop are completely customizable to your preference. The main thing for me though is standing more throughout the day, which is the main feature for this desk. With the control panel, I can move this desk as low as 25.4 inches all the way up to 51 inches, which also has 3 presets. For myself, I only use 2 presets, one for sitting and one for standing, and I'm about 6'2", and I still have more room to go in terms of height if I needed it. And even at the top end, the desk is sturdy as well, so I'm not too really worried about the wobble. That and this desk can hold up to 287 pounds, which I don't really think I'm near. And of course, if you're a millennial like me who throws out their back with a hard sneeze, trust me, just start standing more in your day, your spine will thank you. And I'll talk more about cable management later, but a standing desk makes this so much easier. FlexiSpot is running some Prime Day deals on Amazon, so be sure to check the link down below in the video description, and thanks to FlexiSpot for sponsoring a portion of this video. So when it comes down to gaming though, my favorite lately has been the PlayStation 5. I won't pretend like I haven't become a bit of a PS5 fanboy. I'm not sure why, it might be the mix of the exclusives or the user interface, maybe it's the DualSense controller, but it has been my go-to for gaming. I've even found myself playing games I typically play on PC, but on the PlayStation 5 instead. For myself, that's been Overwatch, but I think it might just be because I'm playing less competitive lately, and I'm still on the fence about buying Diablo 4 a second time. I might grab it if it ever goes on sale. I'm slowly working my way through Ghost of Tsushima, and I think I gotta pick up the pace. I've only just realized the map is way bigger than I thought, and I've only been doing the first island this whole time. Either way, this game has already made it into my top 5 favorites of all time. It's incredible, and I don't think I'm nearly close to done. I also love that Discord has made its way to PS5. It's so much easier to hop onto Call of Duty or Overwatch with friends. They're all on PC, so this is simply badass. And with all the additions and improvements to console gaming, I'm feeling less and less a need for PC gaming, except when I really need to get my sweaty competitive sessions in. And outside of gaming, it's nice to just use the media apps on the PS5 to throw down a movie or a show. Watching something like Black Mirror puts my brain to work, and this show is super scary but good all at once. And similar to the PS5, the Xbox Series X is equally amazing in terms of gaming despite the lack of exclusives that appeal to me. Halo and Forza are still pretty dope, but I actually love Game Pass and playing Skyrim. My 40th playthrough on their new survival mode has been a good time. And I think I'll be in a retirement home by the time Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, although I'm not holding my breath. Still, I'm pumped to play the new Starfield game coming out this fall. Fingers crossed it's good on launch. And one of the things for me that makes the Series X special is still Game Pass. It's quite unreal how much value you get from Game Pass. Just having an entire blockbuster in your Xbox is pretty sweet. Some games are dumb as hell but super fun. Definitely give Chivalry 2 a go. This game is pretty wild. It's like medieval Call of Duty mixed with wrestling. And just like the PS5, we're running games at a smooth 4K 120Hz. Between the two, I know they're upscaled and all that crap, but honestly, I don't care if it's true 4K or not. Games look incredible and I'm having a blast. Simply put, that's all that really matters. In terms of display, both my PS5 and Xbox Series X are hooked up to the Gigabyte M32U, which is by far one of the best affordable gaming and all-around monitors at a 4K resolution. With its 4K resolution and up to 144Hz refresh rate, gaming on this is a perfect match even though the new gen consoles will still only go up to 120Hz. Still, the two HDMI 2.1 ports, the display port and the USB Type-C port give a lot of versatility when it comes to hooking things up. One of the things I love is the built-in USB hub, which has my Yeti mic, headset, and mouse all plugged in. These all feed to my MacBook Pro from the single USB-C cable, and I can swap all my peripherals to my work laptop with the same cable. With this setup, it's nice to escape to the basement to game or work when my kid's napping and I don't need to worry about being too loud. Now in terms of accessories, this is what really makes it feel like a setup to me, just how art on the walls make a home a home. Since I'm a proud console gamer, I've got to put my controllers on a pedestal, like this controller holder from Geek Made Designs. These are handcrafted to perfection, and while they are expensive, it's just one of those things that elevates any setup. I also use this desk mat from GroveMade. I have these across all of my setups, and I just love how they break up the look of any desk space and also act as a mouse pad. Similarly, I've got the GroveMade desk shelf, which adds a sense of level to the entire setup. I know these are pricey as well, but it's a buy once type piece, and it's definitely top-notch quality. In here, I put keyboards, my work laptop or MacBook, and I can hide away things like my Light Me sync box, which I actually use as the light strip that's under my desk. This was originally on my TV, but since I already had a TV light, I tried this on my desk and it fit perfectly. If I want to plug in both consoles, it could make the light sync up, but for now, I'm just going to use this for ambient lighting. Apart from that, I do have the Xiaomi light bar, which illuminates the entire desk setup itself. It's actually super effective, yet minimal. It connects magnetically, and this wireless pad is a one-button click to turn it on or off. It also acts as a dial to change the brightness. For my peripherals though, I am just using a simple wireless mouse and keyboard. I'm not doing any sort of gaming with this keyboard, but it is a pre-release keyboard on Kickstarter from a company called Lowfree. This is their soon-to-be-released Flow keyboard. I might just make a dedicated review on this since I'm absolutely in love, and this might be my favorite low-profile pre-built of all time. Paired with this is my Razer Orochi gaming mouse. Again, I'm not gaming with it, but it's simply reliable and it costs like 50 bucks. And truly, I'm asking for your suggestions. Like actually, my HyperX Cloud 2 headset is ready to go. It's tired. I'm in the market for a new high quality headset, wired or wireless, if you have suggestions. And when it comes to cable management, I'm far from good at this. But honestly, a standing desk makes this easier to just scoot under with a chair. I feel like a moist mechanic. And as far as how I've set this up, I've just used a basic cable management kit from Amazon and slapped a bunch of 3M clips to the bottom, which keeps things clean. That and using a monitor arm always helps route everything to one side. The only cable I have free is the Xiaomi light bar cable. If you have suggestions on how I can manage this a little bit better, please let me know. I think it's just a short cable. And apart from all of that, I only have two cables going from the wall, which is the power strip and the desk routed behind the leg with this trunking. So between sitting and standing, everything goes super easily. So yeah, that's the setup, and I gotta say I'm pretty happy with this one. This is actually near perfect for me in terms of functionality. I've just got to get more personality into it. I think I want to throw up a couple canvases or maybe a plant or two that I'll probably kill. If you have suggestions, please let me know. Again, this is a good place for me to really escape and get some work or gaming done without waking up my family when I get clapped in video games, and I'll definitely be keeping this one for a while. It's always been a blast building setups like this, so hopefully if you take any sort of inspiration, I'll be happy. I appreciate you guys watching till the end. We'll see you in the next video. Till next time.